Yeah, I'm fired up to win the race tonight for sure, just because I need to now. I'm not in a position where I can get third and say, that was good. I didn't lose many points. Now I need to gain points every race till the end of the season, and that's where I'm at again.
There you see the sign, Heat 1 in the gate as we get ready to go racing here at Angel Stadium. And Jeff, the riders on the line should make this one pretty interesting because we get to see Jason Lawrence and Jake Weimer in this heat. And not only that, but they're right next to each other. There they are, the number 1 of Jason Lawrence, number 19, Jake Weimer. There's a 30-second board in our Honda starting lineup scrolling across the top of the screen.
I'm sorry, Lawrence and Weimer were the second and third fastest qualifier. Dungey, fastest qualifier. We'll keep a lookout. He was a 1 minute .6. And Jason Lawrence, second fastest qualifier with a 1:01.7. So Lawrence has to do something special here. So does Weimer. They have to prove that they can run on that 1 minute mark.
Well, the first thing Lawrence has to do tonight is get into the main. With title favorites Trey Kennard and Jason Lawrence experiencing early struggles, the championship battle is wide open.
That's Weimer and Dan Reardon.
And no Lawrence at the front. Jason Lawrence not in the first few here. He's got to be top 9 or better just to get a straight transfer to the main and not go to the last chance qualifier.
Well, just in the back of your screen here, as we take a look at the 2 Pro Circuit Kawasaki riders blasting out to the front, as they have done this year, it's Jason Lawrence, mid to backpack.
He is, Jeff, he is way, way back in the field. He is nowhere near a top 9 position right now. Here's Lawrence. There you see him just going over that triple, and you can see he's got a lot of riders in front of him. He's just maybe inside the top 15.
20 riders on the gate. There's 3 riders, well now 4 behind Lawrence. He has a lot of ground to make up. Our viewers will remember last week in Phoenix, it was a similar situation to this, but I didn't see a lot of urgency out of Jason Lawrence to get up there. Tonight, there's definitely is.
Well, there should be.
He's the reigning champ. He's got a lot to prove here this year. That's the difference from the last couple of years till now.
There's Lawrence on that number 1. Oh, struggling with a tough block. Watch this.
Tough block out in the middle of the track. It comes flying out from the rider in front of him.
Boy, things just not going well for Jason Lawrence. He's still listed back in 12. That's 2 weeks in a row. He just can't buy a break.
Well, I'm going to go back to this, okay? Good starts make you luckier. If he was out front, that issue wouldn't have came into play. Last week at Phoenix, if he had got the whole shot, there would have been no riders to crash into.
Clear the mess.
Yeah, so that's why in Supercross, being a great starter is so important, and it makes you luckier.
Jeff, 2 weeks in a row, our reigning West Coast champion, Jason Lawrence, could be looking at a trip to the last chance qualifier. He's only got about a lap and a half left to go here, and he needs 3 or 4 spots. Lawrence, by the way, needs 2 more spots. He's moved himself up to 11, and he's on the final lap here.
Across the stripe, 1 to go for Jason Lawrence. He comes by in 10th. He needs Skinner. 65, here it is.
And that should do it if he can hang on. Oh, and Lawrence is down. He hasn't made it to the checkered flag yet. Is he going to hold on to take a transfer spot or not? Let's see. Working his way around the final few corners.
It's not going to happen,
I don't think so,
Not
Jeff.
going to happen.
Let's see what he can do here. Lawrence. Evans is across in 7th. Skinner, Seeley, and Lawrence is going to the last chance qualifier. He missed it by 2 spots. Let's see what happened here.
See right here, Lawrence jumps the outside and he cases that jump, then just clips Skinner's rear tire, tries to wrestle his Yamaha back down. Major mistake here. Just gets clipped. So unlucky for the reigning champion.
That was Michael LaPaglia on that 138. And now Jason Lawrence goes to the LCQ. The LCQ. Lawrence with a good start.
And boy, does he close down the inside there. Really gets on the binders hard. Grabs the preferred line.
And the whole shot. Lawrence is going to take the win in the transfer spot. Here he comes. He's going to the main. Is it going to be Slater? It is. VIP pit passes with our last chance qualifying winner, J-Law, Jason Lawrence.
Jason Lawrence, defending Lights West Coast Supercross champion. My favorite movie is Blow. My favorite food, I just like all kinds of Italian food, whatever. Spaghetti. My most embarrassing moment could have came here 7 days ago in Phoenix, I think. Might have been that. I'm the defending champion, and then I watched the race from the stands. I have no bad habits. Probably the biggest misunderstanding about me has to be how serious I take my racing, or how serious I don't take my racing, like most people think it. I mean, this is my whole life, and I'm training just as much as anyone else that comes out here. So, I mean, it sucks, but it does make people think that I'm doing it all for all talent, which is not the case. No final words. That's my final words.
And there is Jason Lawrence in the main event tonight.
Defending West Coast Lights champion Jason Lawrence is fired up, to say the least. 2 weeks in a row now he's found himself lined up at the LCQ, and he said this time he's got to try to make it a little bit easier on himself. When I asked him why he looked like such a sad little puppy dog lined up at the line, he said he wanted to cry. He said he couldn't believe that he found himself in the same position that he had last weekend. Good luck to Jason Lawrence. He said he's been practicing on those starts. We'll see if it pays off.
Well, as you can see, Jason Lawrence is lined up second gate from the outside. Let's see if he can grab this hole shot. This is a nice long straightaway. This is Lawrence way over here.
Where's that hole shot going to come from? It looked like it might be the 116 of Ryan Morris, but Dungey was right there as well. Lawrence came pretty far up from the outside, but he's been trapped back in the pack a little bit. Lawrence, by the way, is back in 8th place.
Well, and here he is to the inside.
And if Lawrence can get in there and mix it up with these guys,
he
that
makes
might
the pass.
really change things up as Blows comes by to pick up the spot. Here comes Lawrence. He gets reared in, and now he closes in quickly on Blows. So Lawrence is back in the game all of a sudden. He crosses a finish line jump and finds himself in 5th. He needs points, Jeff, and a spot on the podium tonight would be just what the doctor ordered for Lawrence, and it's a shot for the championship.
Lawrence 10 seconds behind our leader. He's about 5 seconds behind, or Blows and Lawrence right there working together. They're about 5 seconds behind Weimer, who's stabilized in 3rd. Morris still in 2nd. Dungey out front by a couple seconds.
So Lawrence goes to work on the back of the number 63 of Blows. Lawrence on the number 1, Boost Mobile, backed entry, trying to come up to the inside. We're going to step away to take a quick break here on Speed. 4th position, Jason Lawrence flies past Chris Blows and moves himself and his number 1 plane up into 4th spot. Ryan Dungey continues to lead. Ryan Morris is 2nd, Jake Weimer 3rd, and Lawrence, a preseason favorite to contend for the title, now sails through the night sky, sitting in 4th.
Now Jason Lawrence has a clear track. He has about 6 seconds to make up on Weimer. You see him pulling some tear-offs.
Let's see how he got that 4th position, Jeff.
Makes a move here. This is that difficult rhythm section. He does the triple over the tabletop and the triple in. Carries just a little more speed, and it's worth about 2 bike lengths. Take a look here. He just flies. See how Blows lands on top and hops off, doubles in the corner. Lawrence makes a triple out of that. Now, let's see what he can do, what sort of damage he can do, and if he can erode that lead that Weimer has over him. Lawrence finally looks like he's finding his groove. At the stripe, that last lap across, he was a 1 minute, 0.8 tenths of a second. Our leader, Dungey, he is loving life.
And where is the reigning West Coast champ? Here he comes. Jason Lawrence is going to follow Morris and Weimer across the line, and he's going to finish 4th here tonight, which is a huge turnaround considering a week ago in Phoenix, he didn't even make the main event.